Deputy Prime Minister Teo Chee Hean has moved a motion asking Parliament to adopt political pay proposals. The recommendations were made by a committee tasked to review those salaries. Mr. Teo said two things are critical. First, having an open and transparent process to determine political pay, but also having a system that will bring in a steady stream of committed and able people to serve the country.
The motion is as moved by the Leader of the House.
Not since 2007 did the House see the issue of political pay, described as complex and emotive by the Deputy Prime Minister, debated so extensively. From the onset, Mr. Teo Chee Hean sought to demystify exactly who are the top 1,000 earners in the private sector, which ministerial salaries are to be pegged to. Data from the Inland Revenue Authority of Singapore showed that the 1,000 Singaporeans come from leadership or senior positions in a wide range of business and professions. Nearly half hold senior management positions from sectors such as wholesale, transport, healthcare and hospitality.
We're not saying that only people who are among the top 1,000 earners would meet all these criteria, or that we will only draw from this pool. Indeed, many top earners have the competencies, but not the sense of public mission.
He said what the pool reflects is the quality and ability of people that Singapore seeks to bring in as ministers. Mr. Teo stressed that if the salary discount was too deep, the talent pool would be drastically reduced. As for pegging ministerial pay to leaders in other countries, Mr. Teo stressed that Singapore adheres to a clean wage system.
Unfortunately, it also has a serious downside, because whenever comparisons are made, they're usually based only on cash income. This makes the salaries of the leaders in other countries look a lot smaller than what they actually are.
On the need for a performance bonus on top of the national bonus, Mr. Teo explained that the national bonus reflects national outcomes, which the cabinet and political office holders are collectively responsible for. The individual performance bonus reflects the Prime Minister's assessment of each team member. The proposed range of pay for ministers could start from about 46,700 Sing dollars a month in basic pay for an entry-level minister, compared to $110,000 a month for Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong. Including variables, Mr. Lee's proposed total annual pay will be $2.2 million. This will rank Mr. Lee's pay at the 382nd Singapore citizen income earner. The Prime Minister also has the discretion to appoint a minister at an even lower grade, such as acting minister or a senior minister of state.
By so doing, the Prime Minister can test and assess a newly appointed minister before deciding whether to give him heavier responsibilities and place him on a higher ministerial salary or grade. This will help address concerns that new ministers who are drawing lower salaries in their previous jobs will see huge salary gains by joining politics.
Ultimately, Mr. Teo said there is no perfectly right answer to this complex issue. What it takes is a judgment call, and to ensure that the salary benchmark is competitive and responds to market conditions, it will be updated every 5 years.
Now, members of Parliament have